It's 6 o'clock or something, but we woke up at 3 today. The point was really just to get heading out before the sun was up and beat the heat and just hit the road and get some miles done before it got like to be midday. And now we are in Cedar City, Utah, and it's beautiful here. We're just sitting at the Home Depot parking lot waiting for it to open at 7 because we really need to buy a fan for the back of the truck for when we're sleeping, because it did not get very cool last night and we were both really hot. There's an excessive heat warning out, so we're just going to do the best we can to make sure we have cold water on hand at all times and ice in the cooler, but we're going to tough it out and we're going to be just fine. This land formation was called Hurricane Mesa, and it's really cool because they used it in the Cold War to test rocket ejection seats. It's pretty fascinating. Scott is in total wonderment of Zion National Park. We're just doing the drive-through, and I didn't really think much of the drive-through. I thought, well, we won't be able to see much, but you know, at least it's something. But oh no, the drive-through is intensely beautiful. Of course, Scott has to drive, so I think that I'm gonna offer to drive so that he can look out the window and just be a kid, because he's super excited about this place, and I am too. We are certainly gonna have to come back. Near Kanab, Utah, there was this really neat spot called the Moqui Cave, and it wasn't open due to current events, but there were dino tracks and they have Native American artifacts, and even back in the 1950s, apparently the owners turned it into a dance hall and bar, so it was probably a lot of fun back in the day.
It's 108 degrees outside.
Nuts. That is just not what I expected. just beating the heat because it's like 108 or something outside. Oh, it's very hot, but this is the Colorado River, so it's quite cold and refreshing. After a ton of driving and setting up camp in the town of Page, we got some Sonic because we just needed a milkshake, and then we headed off to Lake Powell just to check it out. Lake Powell was fascinating. It seemed to us like we were on a different planet entirely. It felt like just being on Mars, but with water. So we really enjoyed the views, but it wasn't comfortable. As we walked down the hillside to visit the lake, there was such high winds, something like 15-mile-an-hour winds, whipping down the hillside, made completely of sand. So the effect was like getting a microdermabrasion on the backs of your legs and your back and your arms. So it wasn't super comfy, but we visited the lake, we checked it out, we took a little dip, and we're glad that we did. It's definitely a spot worth checking out.